Welcome. Today we are looking at parts of speech, focusing on adjectives and prepositions. This is a key topic in your English language exams for SS1. Pay close attention. Let us begin. First, let me explain what an adjective is. An adjective is a word that modifies or describes a noun or a pronoun. Adjectives tell us more about the person, place, thing, or idea. They answer questions like what kind, which one, how many, or how much. For example, in she has a red dress, the adjective red describes the noun dress. In he is tall, the adjective tall describes the pronoun he. In I have 3 books, the adjective 3 tells how many. In there is little water, the adjective little tells how much. Adjectives are essential for adding detail and clarity to your writing and speaking. Now, let me explain the types of adjectives. There are several types. Descriptive adjectives describe the quality or characteristic of a noun. Examples include beautiful, tall, old, red, delicious, intelligent. They answer the question, what kind? For example, a beautiful flower, an old man, a delicious meal. Proper adjectives are derived from proper nouns and are always capitalized. Examples include Nigerian, American, African, Christian, Islamic. For example, Nigerian food, American culture, Christian faith. Quantitative adjectives indicate how much or how many of a noun. They answer the question, how much? Or how many? Examples include some, any, much, many, little, few, several, all, no, enough. For example, some water, many people, few opportunities. Demonstrative adjectives point out specific nouns. They are this, that, these, and those. For example, this book, near, that car, far, these shoes, near plural, those houses, far plural. Do not confuse demonstrative adjectives with demonstrative pronouns. Demonstrative adjectives come before a noun. Demonstrative pronouns stand alone. Example: this is my book pronoun. This book is mine, adjective. Possessive adjectives show ownership. They are my, your, his, her, its, our, their. For example, my house, your car, her dress, their school. Do not confuse possessive adjectives with possessive pronouns. Possessive adjectives come before a noun. Possessive pronouns stand alone. Example: that is my pen, adjective. That pen is mine pronoun. Interrogative adjectives are used to ask questions about nouns. They are which, what, and whose. For example, which book do you want? What time is it? Whose bag is this? Indefinite adjectives describe non-specific nouns. They include any, some, each, every, either, neither, many, several, few, both, all, no. For example, any person, each student, every day, no reason. Numeral adjectives indicate number. They are divided into definite numerals, 1, 2, 3, first, second, third, and indefinite numerals, some, many, few, several, all. For example, 2 cars, first prize, several reasons. Now, let me explain the order of adjectives. When multiple adjectives modify the same noun, they must follow a specific order. The general order is opinion, size, age, shape, colour, origin, material, purpose, then the noun. For example, a beautiful, opinion, large, size, old, age, round, shape, red, colour, Nigerian, origin, wooden, material, dining, purpose, table, You would not say a wooden, red, large, old, round, beautiful Nigerian dining table. The order is not always rigid, but following this order makes your English sound natural. Native speakers use this order without thinking about it. Opinion adjectives express subjective judgment. Examples include beautiful, ugly, good, bad, nice, horrible. Size adjectives describe physical size. Examples include big, small, large, tiny, huge. Age adjectives describe age. Examples include new, old, young, ancient, modern. Shape adjectives describe physical shape. Examples include round, square, flat, long, short. Color adjectives describe color. Examples include red, blue, green, black, white. Origin adjectives describe where something comes from. Examples include Nigerian, American, African, Asian, European. Material adjectives describe what something is made of. Examples include wooden, metal, plastic, cotton, silk. Purpose adjectives describe what something is used for. Examples include sleeping, sleeping bag, dining, dining table, running, running shoes. Use commas between adjectives of the same type. Do not use a comma between the final adjective and the noun. Now, let me explain the comparison of adjectives. Adjectives have 3 degrees: positive, comparative, and superlative. The positive degree is the simple form of the adjective. It does not compare. Example: tall, beautiful, good. The comparative degree compares 2 things. It is formed by adding to short adjectives or using more before long adjectives. Example: taller, more beautiful, better. The superlative degree compares 3 or more things. It is formed by adding est to short adjectives or using most before long adjectives. Example: tallest, most beautiful, best. Short adjectives are usually 1 syllable or 2 syllables, ending in y, li, ow. Examples of irregular comparisons: good, better, best, bad, worse, worst, little, less, least, much, many, more, most, far, farther, further, farthest, furthest. Be careful with comparatives and superlatives. Do not use double comparatives. Incorrect: more, better. Correct: better. Do not use superlatives when comparing only 2 things. Incorrect: she is the tallest of the 2. Correct: she is the taller of the 2. Now let me explain what a preposition is. A preposition is a word that shows the relationship between a noun or pronoun and another word in the sentence. Prepositions indicate position, direction, time, or manner. They are often short words. Examples include in, on, at, for, with, by, to, from, of, about, between, among, through, during, without, against. The noun or pronoun that follows the preposition is called the object of the preposition. The preposition, its object, and any modifiers form a prepositional phrase. For example, in the book is on the table is a prepositional phrase. On is the preposition. Table is the object of the preposition. Now, let me explain the types of prepositions. There are several types. Prepositions of place indicate position or location. Examples include in, on, at, under, over, above, below, beside, between, among, in front of, behind, inside, outside, near, far from. Example: the cat is on the roof. She lives in Lagos. The book is under the bed. Prepositions of time indicate when something happens. Examples include at, on, in, by, before, after, during, for, since, until, from, to. Example, the meeting is at 3 p.m. She was born on Monday. He will arrive in May. I have been waiting since morning. Prepositions of direction or movement indicate where something is going. Examples include to, toward, into, onto, through, across, along, up, down, around, past. Example, she walked to school. He jumped into the pool. The dog ran through the gate. Prepositions of manner indicate how something is done. Examples include by, with, without, like. Example, he travelled by bus. She cut the paper with scissors. He spoke without fear. Complex prepositions are made up of two or more words. Examples include according to, because of, in spite of, on behalf of, with regard to, due to, next to, in front of. Example, according to the teacher, the exam is easy. He succeeded in spite of the difficulties. Now, let me explain common errors with adjectives and prepositions. The first common error is confusing adjectives and adverbs. Use adjectives to modify nouns and pronouns. Use adverbs to modify verbs, adjectives, and other adverbs. Example, she is a good singer. Adjective. She sings well. Adverb. Incorrect. She sings good. The second common error is using the wrong degree of comparison. Use comparative for two items. Use superlative for three or more. Do not use double comparatives. Example, she is the taller of the two. She is the tallest of the three. Incorrect. More better. The third common error is misplaced adjectives. Adjectives should be placed close to the nouns they modify. Example, she bought a red dress. Not, she bought a dress red. The fourth common error is overusing adjectives. Too many adjectives can make your writing cluttered. Use only necessary adjectives. The fifth common error is confusing prepositions. Different prepositions change the meaning. Example, he is interested in music. Correct. He is interested for music. Incorrect. She is good at math. Correct. She is good in math. Sometimes correct, but less common. The sixth common error is using prepositions at the end of sentences. In formal English, avoid ending sentences with prepositions. Example, this is the book I was looking for. Informal but common. For formal writing, this is the book for which I was looking. However, in everyday speech, ending with a preposition is acceptable. A common exam question asks you to identify the type of adjective in a given sentence. Here is a sample answer. First, find the noun that the adjective modifies. Then determine what question the adjective answers. What kind, which one, how many, or how much. If it describes a quality, it is descriptive. If it comes from a proper noun, it is a proper adjective. If it points to a specific noun, it is demonstrative. If it shows ownership, it is possessive. If it asks a question, it is interrogative. Practice identifying adjectives. Another exam question asks you to choose the correct preposition to complete a sentence. Here is your answer. First, understand the relationship that needs to be expressed: place, time, direction, or manner. Then recall the common prepositions used for that relationship. Memorize common prepositional phrases. For time, at for specific times, on for days and dates, in for months, years, and longer periods. For place, at for specific points, on for surfaces, in for enclosed spaces. If unsure, consult a dictionary or grammar guide. Some verbs and adjectives are followed by specific prepositions. Example, depend on, interested in, good at, different from. Practice common combinations. Another exam question asks you to correct errors in adjective order. Here is your answer. First, list the adjectives in the sentence. Then apply the order rule. Opinion, size, age, shape, colour, origin, material, purpose. Rearrange the adjectives accordingly. Ensure that commas are used correctly between adjectives of the same type. Do not use a comma between the final adjective and the noun. Practice ordering adjectives until it becomes natural. Let me give you a quick summary. Adjectives modify nouns and pronouns. Types include descriptive, proper, quantitative, demonstrative, possessive, interrogative, indefinite, and numeral adjectives. Adjective order follows opinion, size, age, shape, colour, origin, material, purpose. Adjectives have positive, comparative, and superlative degrees. Prepositions show relationships between nouns and other words. Types include place, time, direction, manner, and complex prepositions. Common errors include confusing adjectives with adverbs, wrong degree of comparison, misplaced adjectives, overusing adjectives, confusing prepositions, and ending sentences with prepositions. Keep reviewing, keep practicing. See you in the next topic.